I feel like I have all these cat toys and cat signs all over my magic table. Let's go and take a little look into a secret you should know. If you appreciate my time, do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to send a little love the way of Mystic Moons, donations, tips are always appreciated. Guess I could drop a Cash App in there. You can send a little love through YouTube. You can also, if it's possible, send it through Cash App, because YouTube, takes out like 60% of whatever comes its way. But it's a token of appreciation that I value. But let me drop that into, let's see. For these collectives, it's going to be your sun, your moon, your rising, and your 8th and 12th houses. Basically, the 8th and 12th houses, along with your moon, are, what's going on around you, what hasn't yet come to the forefront. Maybe it's still in thought process. Maybe other people are working on these ideas outside of your knowledge. Like, for instance, maybe it's more than thought. Maybe it's actually action, but you don't quite know yet. Actually, I'll do that later. I'll do it when I'm done. Also, 2 memberships are open. So if you'd like to go and support the channel that way, consider becoming a monthly member. If you do become a monthly member, and if you are interested in astrological notes, do drop me your sign if you do sign up. And I'll make sure that there is a more regular occurrence of your sun. Because right now, with 12 zodiac signs, roughly everything cycles every 12 days. Lose track. And that's all the disclaimers or previews, forwards. Just say, I hope everyone is staying warm if you're in a spot where it is chilly. Where I am, it is rather toasties, so I'm thankful for that. I like to be warm. Who doesn't? Anyway, we're going to start off with water signs. We're going to start off with water signs, go off to fire, go off to earth, and then go off to air. So, think about your natal chart. Definitely check out your moon. Think about how your 8th and 12th houses are aspected, and go from there. First sign that we'll do will be Cancer. I did list the order in which the signs will be read in the description. I'll also add it later as a comment. Shall we start? Thank you for the like. All right, Cancer. What is a secret Cancer should know? That would be a Cancer sun, moon, rising, Cancer 8th house, Cancer 12th house. A secret for the Cancerian collective. My cat goes meow. He's very excited. Cancer, let's go and see. A secret Cancer should know. Page of Cups, 4 of Cups, Cancerian energy. Someone's wondering how much to appease you, Cancer, how much to try and sweeten you, Cancer, how much effort to put into you, Cancer. Can they make you stay, Cancer? How do you fit into their plans, Cancer? How perhaps do they fit into your plans? Someone's wondering, Cancer, what can they offer you? They see a gain in you. Wondering how sweet to appear to you. Signs coming up here, Cancer, so far. Well, we have Four of Cups is Cancerian energy. We have some fire with Sagittarius and Aries. We have some air. Quiet, everybody. Two cats meowing in the background. Manas, quiet. And you too, Chi. If you're ever curious of what Siamese sound like, they sound like that. They talk as frequently as that too. Quiet. You don't need a parrot with Siamese. Anyway, we have some Aquarius energy. We have some Sagittarius. Thank you for the like. And we have some Aries. Maybe some Taurus. We'll find out. Maybe some Pisces. Essentially, though, Cancer, what we have here for a secret you should know. Someone's wondering, what can they offer you to make you agreeable? What can they offer to sweeten you? They definitely would have plans for you, Cancer. They'd like to include you into their plans. Not sure of what the cost would be, Cancer, to do so. Cancer. So we have Page of Cups. A Page of Cups, Cancer, with a Nine of Cups. Well, first of all, in this Nine of Cups, Cancer, someone acknowledges, do I say how valuable you are, how good you are, how solid you are, all that types of energy here, Cancer. Also, too, they realize that you're rather independent, Cancer. You don't need much to go and produce a good job. You don't need much to do a good job, Cancer. Rather self-sufficient, independent, and yet still friendly, still affable. Quiet, little boy. My cat, my other cat. With 10 of Wands in here, Cancer, this is basically seeing you as a hard worker. And whatever sort of grumbles you could make, Cancer, you keep it to yourself, or at least you keep it private. Ace of Swords. A secret you should know, Cancer. I feel like in the energy, especially with Page of Cups and that Four of Cups, somebody definitely is trying to offer, or wait 1 second. Come on, sweetie. I have to put him in the kennel. Okay. Now it should be a little quieter. Thank you for the likes. So, Cancer, essentially somebody here in this energy wants to make you an offer. That's a secret that you should know. Possibly in this energy, Cancer, they want to extend or deepen a relationship with you. Hence that energy that we had before of the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, etc. Three of Wands behind there. There's somebody deliberating, Cancer. How much do they have to go and extend to you, offer to you, celebrate you? How much of themselves do they have to extend? Cancer, in this energy, 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups and 10 of Wands. This is seeing you as a hard worker, that you don't necessarily, or you produce quality and you don't need, maybe you need minimal input or minimal collaboration from them to do so. Somebody's seeing your value here, Cancer. Also, too, let me say in this energy, in this particular energy that I have, Cancer, somebody's wondering what can they offer you at the bare minimum to make you, well, you know, put out sweet honey for them, Cancer, like a little honeybee, a little worker bee. What can they do to keep you producing happily, or keep you, or have you produce for them? That's definitely one part of energy here, but it's a little bit of a miser energy, especially with Page of Cups. Page of Cups, they open up doors, but they're still ultimately very small, very fragile energies. They can grow, but this is definitely someone who wants to offer you the barest minimum to get things going. I feel as well, Cancer, with a secret you should know with the aces coming up here. Cancer, this is not your only offer, your only opportunity that is in your area, in your arena, because Cancer, your very presence, how you project yourself, Cancer, your worth, your value is apparent to anyone who meets you, who knows you, who takes a moment to consider you. So a secret you should know, Cancer, someone is attempting, Cancer, to present something to you, Cancer, but there's a lot more opportunities out there for you. Depending, provided, Cancer, you just put yourself out there for it. Cancer, essentially a secret you should know, you're a little bit of a hot commodity right now. People should be coming to you, Cancer, making you offers, Cancer, so that you become a strong member of their team, their circle. Don't settle for the first thing, Cancer, that comes your way. Also, too, Cancer, if you're dealing with something that is less than satisfactory, Cancer, of how they are compensating you, appreciating you, whatever sorts of terms we want to take into those. I should have said signs, but you could take it back. In that energy, Cancer, know that as long as, Cancer, you put yourself out there, whatever it may be, could be a combination just in life. Right now, you're seen as very valuable, very favorable. First offer, Cancer, the things that you're dealing with right now, Cancer, definitely is trying to miser you and box you in. But that quality, Cancer, that you offer, that's easily apparent. And you can work a lot with that, Cancer. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. You're going to be firing up a lot of people's imaginations and getting people very excited, Cancer, with the idea, with the chance, with the possibility of working with you, of being your friend, of having you in their corner. Okay, that's for Cancer. Thank you for the likes. A secret. A secret Pisces should know. Pisces, I guess we'll take that card, won't we? Take another one too. A secret Pisces should know. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Pisces. 7 of Pentacles. Well, 7 of Pentacles coming up here, Pisces, is Taurus energy. Lots of Pentacles in your energy, Pisces. Someone has some resources, Pisces. They have resources, wondering how to distribute it, Pisces. Wondering what they can do with it, Pisces. Are they wondering about making you an offer, Pisces? Well, possibly. This is conditional energy. Somebody, Pisces, definitely has a lot of resources that they can put towards you. They're wondering what to put towards you, Pisces. Wondering how to put towards you, Pisces. That was a Knight of Pentacles under there. Now taking their time, Pisces. Pisces in this energy too, let me say, whoever is in this King of Pentacle energy, this person with lots of resources. Well, do I say lots of resources or resources? Pisces, for what they can offer you, it's a lot. Like, for instance, maybe other facets of themselves could be lacking. But trust me, Pisces, what this person can offer you is a lot. In this energy too, Pisces, this person with lots of benefits or lots of assistance, lots of tangibles they can extend, beneficial tangibles, Pisces, they can extend to you. Pisces are taking their time thinking about it because they don't necessarily want you just to take and go. Pisces, if you better yourself, if you elevate yourself, Pisces, they want to be part of, well, just like we were saying before with Cancer, part of at least your social circle. You know, this isn't necessarily just a momentary thing, Pisces, in this energy. They want to establish legacy, Pisces. They want you to be part of their legacy, Pisces. They want continuity. I'm not saying the word right. Continuity? No. You get the word. Continuyty. I haven't said that word in so long, Pisces. I forgot how to say it. How do you pronounce that word? I'll have to look afterwards. Get out the dictionary.com and listen to that. But anyway, Pisces, they want something that definitely continues. Find out more. Make sure I just push this back. Signs coming up. Well, we do have a lot of pentacle action, pentacle energy. There is some Taurus. Another card slipped out. Pisces, we're going to hold on to that too. 5 of Cups, Pisces. 2 of conditional is an understatement. Okay. A secret you should know, Pisces. Pisces, this is someone who you know. So, or someone who knows you, whatever. But, you know, it's usually when you say that, it's mutual. Someone who you know. Both of you know each other. Pisces, one could say, with 10 of Swords and the Star, Pisces, this person has had to readjust their hopes and expectations, Pisces. They've had to go and take a look at reality, take a look at where they are, take a look at what has happened before, Pisces, and be realistic. And despite that, Pisces, despite this person, Pisces, who has resources that can benefit you, Pisces, despite that, Pisces, they still have a lot of hope, a lot of expectations. They have things, Pisces, they really want to have just because. Doesn't have to make sense in this energy. They don't have to worry about it making sense in this energy, Pisces. They just want it. Energies coming up, Pisces. I have Capricorn, I have Taurus, I have Aquarius, I have Libra, I have Scorpio, I have Sagittarius, I have Virgo. Gee, well, I have a lot of energies here, but, you know, maybe they resonate on some level. Ultimately, in this energy, though, Pisces, here's someone who's had to go. They've had plans about you, Pisces. They've had ideas about you, Pisces, and they've had to, at the very least, recalibrate what those expectations are that they could get from you or build with you, invest in you, however you want to phrase that. And in this energy, Pisces, a secret you should know. Someone definitely would like you, well, first of all, not to go further than you are right now to them, Pisces. They would like to bring you in closer, Pisces. They definitely would like to establish a very solid connection with you, Pisces. Pisces, I have somebody who can go and make a lot of changes, offer, work, or extend themselves to you quite a bit. But there's lots of conditions here, Pisces. They don't want you to go further away from them, Pisces. They probably, in this energy too, don't like to be, well, pushed down on the plate of attention or priorities. Here's someone who's trying to figure out, Pisces, how can they, at the very least, be part of your regular thought process, the so-called, you know, attention, daily attention, constant attention. You know, that's what I have here, Pisces, the secret you should know. Pisces, this person is prepared to go and offer things to you. I don't think Pisces, in offering you certain things, well, they realize that probably something, Pisces, they'd like to achieve with you. 99% won't happen. But that doesn't mean other things can't happen. It doesn't mean a relationship still can't be maintained and built. It doesn't mean, Pisces, that you still cannot talk to them, Pisces. It doesn't mean you still cannot meet with them, Pisces. It doesn't mean you cannot enjoy some time with them, Pisces. Be part of their unit, Pisces. Here's someone essentially who wants you as part of their life, Pisces. They're open to the interpretation of what your role in their life could be. Definitely don't want you going further away. They're not going to do anything, Pisces, that will support you doing anything but coming closer. So that's a secret Pisces should know. Somebody has a lot of ability to assist you, Pisces, to aid you, to elevate you. They're not going to do it in a way, Pisces, that enables you to move further away from them. Pisces, if you are looking at this person and wondering, how can I, blah, blah, whatever, or these are the things that I need, Pisces, we all have things that we need, right? We're humans, right? We're alive beings. We need, at the very least, things to maintain our housing, our food, our spirits, all those sorts of things, Pisces. And if you know such a person, Pisces, know that probably the first way to go and get the assistance of such a person, Pisces, is probably to move closer to them, interact more with them. Anyway, that's for Pisces. Hello. And thank you for the likes. Let's go on to Scorpio. That would be a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, 8th house, 12th house. Another card just slipped out, Scorpio. I'm a little clumsy today, it seems. A secret Scorpio should know. Ten of Cups, the Lovers, Scorpio. Actually, the Ten of Cups Lovers, it's bottom of the deck energy. But geez, Scorpio, cards are still flipping all over the place. Lovers, Fool, Sun, Ace of Wands. Every card, Scorpio, isn't necessarily positive and isn't necessarily negative. But you can see how they're aspected, right, Scorpio? This is a stunning Ten of Cups. Really stunning Ten of Cups, Scorpio. I was about to say Pisces. Energy's coming up here, Scorpio. I have Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aries. I have somebody in golden light around you, Scorpio. Someone who sees you as a gift. Wonderful energy to trust and build in a partnership, Scorpio. Anyway, stunning Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups that we all should aspire to have, Scorpio. That's a secret that you have in your energy. Or the Three of Wands. Okay. takes it a little step back, Scorpio. You could have it all, Scorpio. All is coming to you, Scorpio. Three of Wands, though, Scorpio, let me say, in this energy is really all about making the right moves. Everything is possible, Scorpio. You have all the ingredients set to achieve a success, but you have to be very careful with your time, with your choices. Have a very clear vision. Can't necessarily be deluded or to it's also asking you to be a little bit of a realist here. Judge the actions for the promise of what future actions will be. That sort of energy is here, Scorpio. Let's find out more. There's some more Piscean energy, Scorpio, with 8 of Cups. Scorpio. So signs coming up here. You have to be careful how you move, Scorpio. I know I said signs, but you have to be careful how you move. You are really, Scorpio, set to have it all. And you don't really have to wait that much longer, Scorpio, to have it all, depending upon how you move right now. In fact, Scorpio, I'm going to say in this energy, better for you to remain alone in your own energy than it is for you, Scorpio, to deal with anything less than 100% of what you want. You know how sometimes, Scorpio, there are some people, some circumstances that you deal with because, well, you know, most of the time it's okay, or in these aspects, it's fine. We can even go outside of personal relationships, Scorpio, even though I did see, well, even the sun coming up here again, but the lovers, we can just take a step out of that interpersonal relationships and just go into like environmental situations, like for instance, a workplace or career or where we see ourselves moving towards, hoping to move towards in the future, Scorpio. And we could say, well, you know, this isn't where I want to be right now, but you know, this takes care of my needs right now to achieve it, right? You can acknowledge that this is by no means where I'm happy to be, but this is maintaining me right now enough until I get the opportunity that I can go on. And what I have here, Scorpio, ultimately is you have to make sure that you're with the right type of people, the right type of partnerships. Don't waste your time, Scorpio, with as much as you can with people and situations, Scorpio, that don't meet exactly what you want. Because in here, Scorpio, some of this energy speaks of, essentially, Scorpio, it's better to be by yourself. You're going to make more, especially with partnerships. You'll make more significant moves towards what you want faster, Scorpio, than if you deal with subpar people in the meantime. Signs I see here, Scorpio, I see Leo, Virgo, strong Pisces, Leo, did I say Leo? Okay, strong Leo, strong Pisces, Gemini, and Aries, strong Virgo. But ultimately, 10s may be relevant. We are in a 10 vibrational year. And in this energy, Scorpio, better to be independent. That's going to get you to where you want to be a whole lot faster, Scorpio. Right on your fingertips, Scorpio. Just right beyond your fingertips and coming closer. Wonderful satisfaction, Scorpio. And more than satisfaction, Scorpio, I'm going to say it's satisfaction precisely because of the people. As I said before, environmental things, blah, blah. But ultimately, this comes down to the people. You know, a place is just a place, but a home is more than just a location, right? A home is more than a house. And what I have here is the home precisely of the people that you can trust in, the people that will support you, the people that you can grow with, the people who definitely want to see you and support you being at your best. And that's probably also a key too in this energy, Scorpio. Make sure you're around Scorpio that support you at your absolute best. And if they don't support you at your absolute best, Scorpio, think about retiring them. Let's check out the next sign. We're going to go off to fire. We're going to go off to Aries. See, Aries? A secret. Oops. I do have cards just slipping all over, don't I? Okay. Now that was too many. That was too many. Well, we have time, we have process, we have planning. Also, too, maybe in this energy, Aries, second guessing. Initial plans, initial dreams. But I'm going to reshuffle this entirely. I guess I have slippery hands today. Let's see, Aries. A secret. Aries should know. 10 of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is the bottom of the deck energy. Some Virgo energy coming out here, Aries. Very rich energy, Aries. One could almost say in this bottom of the deck energy, Aries, what you have, what you offer, what you plan is something that yields surprising results. Almost like those truths, Aries, that we all know of instinctively, but it takes either a second look or for someone to present something in a certain way that all of a sudden things start clicking together. Aries, there's something about you. I don't know if you're pulling things together, clicking things together like a puzzle, a finished puzzle, in progress puzzle, Aries. Or if when you work on something, Aries, when you build on something, Aries, everyone else can see the value of when they couldn't before. That sort of sentiment, energy is floating around here. Not quite the Midas touch, Aries, but it's like everything that you focus on, everyone else wants to jump on it too. You say, oh, that's such a good idea. That's such a good direction. That's very interesting. What Aries has set aside, I like that too. I see the value in that. I want to be a part of that. 10 of Pentacles for a secret, Aries should know. Justice. 3 of Wands, Aries energy. Queen of Swords. Well, we have strong Libra energy here, Aries. I read my queens as cardinals. So between Queen of Swords, Justice, and Two of Swords, a whole lot of Libra energy. Aries, in this energy, I really see you setting direction. I would find it hard to believe you would not know how much your opinion or how much you pay attention to things, how much more valuable that would be in the eyes of others. Because, I don't know, it's just very obvious energy, Aries, what you, maybe I can say that there is Midas touch energy here. And maybe it could be as simple, Aries, as what you touch, what you pay attention to, what you invest in. Other people want to follow suit. Other people see the beauty of. But definitely a secret you should know, Aries. What you like, a whole lot of other people like it too. What you plan, where you plan, etc., Aries, a whole lot of people would also be quite happy to adjust their direction for where you would like to go. Aries is very much leadership energy. I don't even get necessarily this energy that you have to be worried about someone commandeering or anything like that. This is setting direction. This is leading direction. This is illuminating Aries to others that can't see. A secret you should know, Aries. Your ideas of value is shared by a lot of people. And therefore, Aries, what you call out as valuable, other people will work, Aries, to amass it. Anyway, very strong leadership, Aries. There is the element of a Midas touch, Aries, in here. Basically, what you greenlight will definitely be promoted by others. You should use this energy, Aries, to, well, think about it, Aries. How can you present yourself as a strategist, as a consultant? You should definitely find a way to go and get benefit to what you see, your advice, your examinations, your review is quite valuable. Very valuable. I'd also say in this energy, Aries, where can you set your direction and your sight onto possible avenues of value that you haven't really explored before, but maybe you've thought about? Think about it, Aries, because right now you can uncover a lot of windfalls. There's more than also too being an early adopter type of energy of the next greatest thing. It's more than that. And that's a secret you should know. You have the ability to catapult directions, ideas, people into belovedness by others. Oh, this cat's talking nonstop to me. It's like just chittering away. I don't know if you can hear a whole bunch of complaints. He says, now you look at me. Chi, you have that much to say? He says, I don't have anything to say as long as you're looking at me. So we'll go on to the next sign. That would be Sagittarius. A secret. Sagittarius should know. Row, row, row. Sagittarius. Three of Swords. Page of Wands. What is that, Sagittarius? Is that one-sided energy, Sagittarius? It is one-sided energy, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, a secret you should know. Somebody had or has had, I feel like having, if we're going to put verb tenses on it, is present tense. It's an ing tense. Sagittarius. In this energy, Two of Cups, Empress, Fool, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. A whole lot of hopes and dreams were dreamt and magnified in your connection. Oh, Sagittarius. Somebody thought the world of someone else, Sagittarius. Whole lot of expectations for what could be, Sagittarius. Things obviously, do they not work out? Not working out quite as they planned to, Sagittarius, but I have somebody here who definitely had the sun, the moon, the stars, whales, air. I don't know what else could be, like massive black hole energy, love. They definitely had everything hoped for with you. Could that be you towards them? I don't know, Sagittarius. All I know is that with that initial energy that I just folded back, whoever is in Three of Swords energy, Sagittarius, will find out more. They saw someone as like literally providing oxygen to them. They were able to breathe before, Sagittarius, well enough before the connection, before the meeting. But it was like once that meeting was made, Sagittarius, the reason why they blink, Sagittarius, was to look at you. The reason why their heart beat, Sagittarius, was to be alive for you, Sagittarius. Very weighted energy. So anyway, we have a Three of Swords. Three of Swords is Libra energy. That energy coming out before Sagittarius, that startlingly positive, expectant energy. You know, the golden hope type energy. That was a lot of Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, maybe something else I forgot, but you know, you could definitely see this energy, that overall energy, Sagittarius, as being, you know, before Sagittarius, this person didn't realize how much they could be affected by another, how much they could hope in another, how much they could believe in another. That ultimately is the sum total. So Three of Swords. Three of Swords gets King of Swords. Lots of swords. Doing Sagittarius, right? I'm doing Sagittarius. Sagittarius. That's a secret you should know. Sagittarius, you heartbreaker Sagittarius. Well, somebody's heart is broken, Sagittarius. Someone had unrealistic expectations of what you could do, Sagittarius, what you were interested in doing, Sagittarius, what you were prepared to do, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this person literally met you and literally had 5 different types of lifetimes pass in the span of 5 minutes with you, Sagittarius. When Sagittarius I don't really see how they could have properly built out a relationship with you, Sagittarius, with having so much expectations about who you are, the expectations about who you are and what you would do, could do. Sagittarius, this person had a lot of fantasy about you without necessarily taking the time, Sagittarius, to know more about you. They had an idea, Sagittarius, about who you are and how they wanted you to be. Sagittarius, this is a person you know. And Sagittarius, even though their hopes and aspirations have not been fulfilled, doesn't mean, Sagittarius, they've let go of those plans. They haven't let go of those plans, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, somebody hasn't gotten what they wanted from you, and that's fine with them, Sagittarius, because Sagittarius, if they have to go and wait it out, Sagittarius, they will. Lots of air here, Sagittarius. I have Libra, I have Aquarius. I do have significant Cancer in here too, between, what was that other card that came in the bottom of the deck energy? I had Ace of Cups and I had something else. I forgot. Oh, maybe it was 2 of Cups. I forgot. But anyway, there is some Cancerian energy here. There is a whole lot of air, as you can see. And Sagittarius, someone who you know is going to give you some time, Sagittarius, to maybe see them in a different light, give some space, Sagittarius, and they're going to come back. Secret you should know, someone who you are dealing with significant air, someone, Sagittarius, who I would say they definitely are more into you than you are into them. Sagittarius, too, they definitely have or had expectations, Sagittarius, that were entirely separate from your personality or what you revealed of yourself. They just sort of ad-libbed onto you. Like, oh, Sagittarius is blah, 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 blah. And they don't know that. They assume that. Anyway, that's a secret for you, Sagittarius. You have somebody who, when they saw you, as I said, taken away by Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, although things did not pan out as they hoped, Sagittarius, they are not letting go of their ultimate aspirations and goals with you by a long shot. Sagittarius, in this energy, as I said, if we were going to put verb tenses on it, it's an ing, it's a present tense. And Sagittarius, this person is going to give you time and space, but they're not at all going to end it. Let's go on to the next, a secret you should know for Leo. Let's see, Leo. the cat that you hear meowing, he's actually disappointing me because I have a portfolio that I spent a fair amount of money on. It's a mid-sized portfolio. I think I spent like $500 on it, on the case. And I do have a sewing machine that I could go and sew up my own portfolio again. I could do that. But it's a lot of work. You know, to make a bag is a lot of work. And anyway, this expensive portfolio, he is going out of his way to tear up a corner of it. And I'm very, very frustrated at that. I put it in the closet. He works the door open to get in the closet. I don't think it has a smell on it because I did wash it just to be sure. So that's a contention that he and I are going through right now. He wants to go and tear up this expensive bag that you actually bring with you for jobs relating to art and design. I mean, it's a presentation piece. And it's like threatening to turn into something that looks like a shag carpet. Something dug out of the dump, all frayed. I clipped his nails too. I think I have to clip them more. Yeah. Anyway. So I'm a little pissed at him for working on my bag that way. Anyway. Leo. Let's go and see a secret you should know. Eight of Pentacles, Leo. Eight of Cups, Leo. Well, obviously, eights could be relevant here, Leo. You know, eights are also, of course, some decks are different, but eight is also the number of strength here in the deck of Leo energy. Eights are also the number of destiny, Leo. One could say, though, in this energy, Leo, this is very much destiny you control, fate you control, direction you control. But of course, Leo, it's that way because you set it up that way. Built it up that way. Also, too, Leo, where you could implement quality control, Leo, you have. You know, you've been very, I hate the word proactive, but let's use the word anyway. You've been very proactive about positioning yourself. If there's an opportunity that's better, you utilize it. If there's something that's shown up to be less than lackluster, Leo, you address it. You address it either through words or actions. You are crafting your fate constantly. This card wants to come out, Leo, the Fool. It's not quite out. So I have the Love. Let's pull one more. Okay, the Fool still wants to come out, doesn't it, Leo? I have Knight of Wands with the Lovers, the Fool, and two Aces. Well, not bad cards to have cards fall out, Leo. Eights could be relevant. Ones could be relevant. new starts and opportunities, Leo, that you earned and that you waited for, well, worked for, waited for. Essentially, in this energy, a secret you should know, Leo. What is it you've been planning, Leo? What is it you have been steadfastly and constantly working on, working towards? Those goals, Leo. You'll be able to run with those goals very soon, Leo. You've been doing excellent work behind the scenes, Leo, and the opportunities that you've been waiting to arrive for you, Leo, will come. Is basically you can start enjoying your investments or what you've been putting off towards investments, Leo. Secret you should know, Leo, continue. You are building something, you are working towards something very special, Leo. A new phase is coming, Leo. That you will find yourself enjoying, Leo. Let's go and see what else we have. Hello, Donna. And thank you for the like. So water signs are in the beginning. I believe Scorpio was the third sign that was red. But you could also consider your moon sign. And you can also consider if you feel connected to it, your 8th house or your 12th house. So, we did Leo. That means we did all fire. Now we're off to Earth. Let's do Taurus. Taurus. Let's see. A secret Taurus should know. 10 of Cups, Taurus with Knight of Cups. We have some Pisces here, Taurus. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Good progress here in the energy for you, Taurus. You know, somewhere in this energy, Taurus, one could say that by adhering to your own belief system, Taurus, adhering and giving value, investing in what you consider important, Taurus, that really opens the way up to validation. Essentially, that's validation. It's also like in the energy, Taurus, of adhering to, you know, whatever is important to you, whatever is non-negotiable to you, Taurus, the aspects of good and great that you have in total overall in life, Taurus. As you adhere to them, as you build them out, Taurus, as you try and incorporate those values, Taurus, in the choices that you make and the small actions in your day, right? The big things, the little things, the thoughts, the words, the actions, all those things, Taurus, do lead to bringing happiness. My cat's just like a whole hour of rumbling. I would like to get a parrot, one of those talking parrots, but I'm almost 100% sure if I get a parrot that vocalizes, I am sure the parrot is going to go and copy those cat sounds. And then it'll just be louder. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have a parrot, and that parrot is going to scream out cat meows. Just like the Siamese. Anyway, Taurus, this energy that I have here is process and completion. I do have happiness, Taurus. It's also like in this energy, Taurus, how you are defining success, as you are defining what's important, Taurus. Those characteristics materialize for you. You definitely get the satisfaction, Taurus, of realizing goals. That's the overall general energy. Let's find out something a bit more. That card wanted to come out. Didn't quite come out. 10 of Cups. Taurus, I have the Lovers. King of Swords. Well, Taurus, I see love calls coming for you. Taurus, here's someone who wants to make you happy. Didn't set out to give you a love reading, but that's what came out, Taurus. Lovers, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Here's someone, Taurus, who's dedicated to long-term, Taurus. Someone who's dedicated to definitely making you happy, Taurus. Someone, Taurus, in this energy who sees your happiness as their happiness. A little cold energy there, Taurus, with King of Swords, but here's someone too who's very determined to do what it takes to make you happy for eternal happiness. Laughing a little bit, Taurus, because it's almost like, when you're happy, Taurus, this person will be happy. That's why this person can go and extend themselves, Taurus, to your happiness. Signs coming up here. Well, we have Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have behind here. Emperor. It's also like in this energy, Emperor with Page of Cups. Finding out what you like, Taurus. Maybe also too finding out what this person likes, Taurus. Here's someone who's seeking alignment with you, something to anticipate for you, Taurus. Someone essentially at their highest level wants to make you happy, will come forward to make you happy, Taurus. I don't see an interchange of I'm going to make you happy because. No, Taurus, you're somebody who literally in your relationship is going to try their best, Taurus, to do their best by you, Taurus. I don't get any energy here, Taurus, of I'm doing this because. They're just doing it because it makes them happy to have you happy. Interesting, Taurus. Very interesting, Taurus. Well, if we were going to say a benefit here, Taurus, it's going to be because, obvious. Because, Taurus, they hope to show their suitability to be around you, Taurus. For you to want to be around them, Taurus. For you to partner with them, Taurus. For you to love them, Taurus. For you to work with them, Taurus. All those sorts of things, Taurus. But, it's not at all, as I said before, in this energy. There's no, I'm not getting any negative here. Just someone who entirely is going to do what they can to convey what they can offer and in doing so, conveying their love. This is their love language. That's a secret you should know, Taurus. If you don't have this right now, Taurus, this person in your energy, Taurus, this person is coming, Taurus, and keep that in mind, Taurus, the love, the partnership, at least that you can choose from, Taurus, that you can consider, Taurus, as your partner, is someone, Taurus, who's going to extend themselves 100% towards you for nothing more than your happiness. Not because of likewise what you can give them, right? There's no conditionals here, Taurus. That's at least a partner, a life partner that is going to be presented for you to choose. Keep that in mind, Taurus. There are at least one person in your collective energy that will arrive, and this person is happy by making you happy. Not because of likewise what you can do or give to them. Happy because, Taurus, you love them. You want to share your days with them, Taurus. You want to share both the successes and the tribulations, Taurus, with them. Let's go off to Virgo. I know you have so much to say. I'm going to see if I can't wrap this up a little quickly. What, Chi? Maybe I should go and get him some greenies. 1 second. I can give him a treat. But right now he's just throwing a tantrum because I'm not paying attention. Anybody comes out for a treat? No. Boy, treat. Little Kochi gets a treat. Little mayonnaise gets a treat. Little Kwee-Kwee-chan gets a treat. And the one crying will get 2 treats. There you go. Okay. Everybody got a treat. There was a time period when they'd actually they would bite off my nails. Now they no longer quite bite off my nails. Anyway. So we're on Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. It says, oh, I got a treat. I'm going to go and hang out. Virgo. A secret Virgo should know. Everybody's quiet now. I should have done the treats sooner, Virgo. Well, you can go through a lot of treats, though, giving up 4 treats at a time. Virgo in this energy with a 10 of Swords, Empress, Tower, 2 of Wands. This is like seeing an opportunity, Virgo, but wondering if you can harness it, wondering if you can utilize it. How could you utilize it? You know, like for instance, Virgo, there definitely is something someone, Virgo, very valuable, holds a lot of promise, holds a lot of opportunity. Can it be accessed, Virgo? Can it be utilized, Virgo? Or maybe, Virgo, you're getting something. Manus. Okay, everybody quiet. But anyway, here's an opportunity, Virgo. Somebody's wondering, how much more can they get from it if they can get it? How can they utilize it? Maybe only what they're seeing is 5%, Virgo. How can 100% of this be obtained? Virgo, signs coming up here. I have Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. Did I say Cancer? I could also say in this energy too, Virgo, with the Fool coming up here. If I was to also add that to the energies, that would be Aquarius. But in this energy, Virgo, here's someone who's had to go and repivot a little bit their ideas of success or the direction they want to go in. But we still come back to the overall energy, Virgo, of here's an opportunity and how to best utilize that opportunity. If it can be utilized, what has to be done to unlock access to a profitable level? That's what my little kitty says. The quiet kitty. Anyway. Four of Cups, Virgo. A secret you should know. Fourth could be relevant there with Emperor. King of Pentacles. All those kings, Virgo. Okay, a secret you should know, Virgo. Someone has plans literally for world domination, Virgo. Someone has plans literally, Virgo, to be so much more than they are right now, Virgo. Virgo, yes, they are looking at you, possibly, Virgo, as a tool in obtaining more, a tool to get to the position that they want, the clout that they're seeking. Virgo, a secret you should know. Somebody has a whole bunch of ideas about you. I don't really like the energies, Virgo, of Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Swords together in this energy. Virgo, here's somebody who's thinking about, I don't want to say the word exploitation, but they're definitely not thinking fairness, Virgo. Virgo, everything that they do is for their own benefit. They see lots of benefit in you, Virgo. Even think about, too, with that Empress energy that we had here. Virgo, here's someone in your energy, a secret you should know. Somebody's wondering how can they possibly or properly, Virgo, cannibalize you, absorb you towards their own benefit. Something to be cautious of, Virgo, something to be aware of, Virgo. What, Chi-Chi? Oops, sorry about that. 1 second. My cat said, oh, that disturbed me. Well, I didn't mean for it to disturb little face. Anyway, yeah, Virgo, what I have a secret you should know. Somebody definitely in your energy is not quite that trustworthy. Someone's wondering how can they get ahead, Virgo. That's just in your energy. Signs, Virgo. We do have strong Scorpio energy, strong Cancerian energy. Here's someone too, Virgo, with, I'd say that Scorpio and Cancerian energy. Do I call them a little stunted emotionally or closed off emotionally? You know, they don't really consider how their actions affect another in terms of a humanitarian point of view. And if anything, Virgo, here's someone who takes the time to know, perhaps we could say, personal details about who a person is, that they can try and position themselves in a stronger way to take advantage. Anyway, Virgo, somebody here wants to cannibalize another for their own benefit. See that person as valuable, Virgo. And not necessarily into sharing the profits, Virgo. Hello. So the next sign will be Capricorn. I have cat hairs all over my face. Capricorn. Well, let's see. Capricorn, I'll pull one more card. Ace of Swords with the Emperor. Also very strong energy, your Capricorn. Someone in this energy, of course, the devil is Capricorn energy. Capricorn in this energy, someone feels like they have taken all the possible steps of diplomacy, of remediation, of reconciliation of meeting someone halfway, well, diplomacy, that they could. And this is kind of like their bottom line now, Capricorn. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe this is someone who you're dealing with. But in this energy, definitely Capricorn, someone has acquiesced and compromised as much as they could. And now it's like no more diplomacy. That's it. You know, now it's only going forward. And ultimately, in this energy, going forward my way. Energies coming up here, Capricorn. Well, we have strong energies, definitely have strong energies coming up here. I have Libra, I have Aries as primary energies, and we have some Sagittarius, Leo, and Gemini. Of course, Two of Pentacles is Capricorn, just like Devil. Page of Cups, Capricorn. 10 of Wands, Capricorn. 4 of Wands. So first of all, Capricorn, 4 may be relevant. Maybe 4s could relate to a life path number or a destiny number of either you or someone who's in this very assertive energy. Emperor's 4 of whatever that is, swords, 4 of Wands. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Capricorn. As I said, right now, someone has acquiesced or have been diplomatic as much as they can, Capricorn. Now in this energy with Emperor and Ace of Swords, this is someone who's only going to come forward, someone who's only interested in gaining traction. Also, too, it's like in this energy, Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Here's someone who is only interested in going forward, and they have to almost protect their space. They're making an offer, Capricorn. And in this offer, Capricorn, it's like you can join or you can interact. Something about belonging, being in a partnership, joining together. But it's like definitely following their lead, Capricorn, definitely following their vision, Capricorn, definitely following their rules, Capricorn. As long as, Capricorn, you understand that they are alpha, Capricorn, and you are not the alpha, Capricorn, in their kingdom, then all is good. Capricorn, here's someone who's going to come and offer you a place. I don't know, Capricorn, if this place is what you want, Capricorn, but this is the only sort of place, Capricorn, that they have for you. That's a secret you should know. Somebody also, too, in this energy, Capricorn, as I said, there was the energy of diplomacy. There was the energy of collaboration. No more. Something about this person's energy has really narrowed down into, now we're doing it my way. You can enjoy it my way or not. It's a secret you should know. Significant Libra energy, significant Aries energy. And then we have some Sagittarius energy. And of course, 4s may be relevant. Definitely a whole lot of 4s. This person's going to take a more active role. Going to throw their weight around. And they do have some weight to throw. Let's go on to Aquarius. Aquarius, a secret you should know. I have Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Page of Wands. Five of Wands. And Emperor, 1 minute. A secret Aquarius should know. I have strong Leo energy here, Aquarius, followed by some Virgo and some Sagittarius. No, excuse me, not Virgo, Taurus and some Sagittarius. No, maybe I do have some Virgo energy. Primary energy here in your, here, Aquarius, I have strong Leo. I do have some Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini energy. And a secret that you should know, Aquarius, is you could get far, Aquarius, by knowing the rules and boundaries. I'm just going to say by knowing the rules. Following or maintaining or implementing the red tape, Aquarius, will get you far. There's something here, Aquarius, about utilizing the very rules in which people have to operate in to your own benefit. And at least right now, Aquarius, it behooves you to go and play whatever game, whatever rules of the game that you're in has implemented. That's a secret for Aquarius. Thank you for the like. Libra. Libra, a secret Libra should know. I have Chariot, Libra. Ace of Wands with Chariot shows a whole lot of momentum towards what you believe in. Don't be deterred, Libra. You know, a lot of this energy here, bottom of the deck energy, Libra, is about trusting and following your gut in the process. A lot of things, Libra, are not really entirely in your control. A lot of things, Libra, are not being transparent to you. It's asking you to go and trust and have faith, Libra, in your own sense of direction, Libra. Your own self, that's what you should trust right now, Libra. Your sense of direction, what you perceive. Because a lot of things, Libra, are happening that aren't at all obvious. And as long as you do that, Libra, things will be good for you, Libra. It's not necessarily saying don't trust what you see, but this is asking you, Libra, that which you see and hear is only part of the story, part of the authenticity that people are interacting with you in right now. You have some very sharp senses, Libra. Pay attention to them. Energies, Libra, I have Cancer, Taurus. I have all the water signs. I have Aries. And our final sign would be Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. So 9 of Cups, Gemini, 10 of, well, Wheel of Fortune. You know, in this energy, Gemini, It's like a lot of people are trying to shape what you do, give you reasons, Gemini, to follow what they say or do what they want. It's like energy that tries to influence, tries to manipulate, tries to proposition, tries to get you to follow, Gemini. There's lots of people, Gemini, that are trying to shape your course. But ultimate Gemini is like it's out of their control. You're going to do what you're going to do, Gemini. Whatever, however people try to shape your course, Gemini, it ultimately is out of their hands. Literally, Gemini is a collaboration between your own will and whatever fate sends your way. Both are equally strong, Gemini. Gemini, your energy is not one that is to be contained or corralled. There are lots of opportunities for you, Gemini. And ultimately, Gemini, you will be making your own decisions. External, from or regardless of how anyone tries to influence you. Gemini, we did have strong Pisces energy coming up here with 9 of Cups. This is also too, Gemini, in this energy, it's like, you know, how people try to corral you, influence you. I don't want to quite say the word manipulate, but I could. It's like, Gemini, the things that would be your trigger points, your positive trigger points, are not typical. What they would value or what they would react to, Gemini, won't have the same effect for you. You have a separate set of values. You operate differently. That's precisely, too, Gemini, why when people are there going, oh, they should get this kind of reaction from Gemini. Gemini should value this because I value it. Gemini should see this important because I see it as important. Not so. They try to establish case points, Gemini, to tie you down, Gemini. But they're not quite hitting on important things to you. And that is also a gift, Gemini. No one can keep you contained or bound unless you want to be, Gemini. And in the energy that I have here, High Priestess, 9 of Cups, 10 of Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. Here is an energy that will not be bound, Gemini. Here is an energy that is as free, Gemini, and expansive, Gemini, and pervasive, Gemini, as time itself. Where it's morning in one area, Gemini, it's nighttime in another, Gemini. Still so much more, Gemini, that we have to understand about time, because it flows into ultimately being. And how do you contain, Gemini? A being. A secret Gemini should know. The more you look forward, Gemini, the faster new things will come to greet you. Gemini, this energy is all about looking forward into the new. The new Gemini is where your angels, the forces, etc., Gemini, want you to focus on. There's a lot for you to do, Gemini. There's a lot for you to plan, Gemini. And you have no space, Gemini, to deal with that which you know is over. That's a secret you should know, Gemini. There's a whole host of opportunities out there for you, Gemini. A whole lot more experiences out there for you, Gemini. A whole lot more growth coming to you, Gemini. To both your dreams and your heart. Well, those are secrets you should know. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. Yes. If you appreciate my time and energy, do let me know. Do give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to send a bit of love my way, you can donate through Cash App or buy me a coffee or YouTube. I'll leave this on for a little bit of time. And until next time, bye-bye.